Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, lovies, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nai, and today we are going to be doing like a little catch up with me. So, number one, I just want to start with the fact that so these like sit down videos I record on Zoom, and so I looked at the camera options because my camera quality for my MacBook is really like bad. So I was looking at the camera options and it gives me the option to record on my phone, like using my phone camera, and it pops up as the camera for the Zoom. So I was trying that and I like got a new phone recently. I have the 16 Pro Max. So my camera quality is good, but like I can do that. So I thought it was pretty cool that like I can use it. But anyway, so let's get into this. Catch up with me. So honestly, like we can start with this week. This week, I got sick on Tuesday, so I didn't go to work on Wednesday and Thursday, and then I returned to work on Friday, was miserable. And then Friday was Halloween, so we basically like I went to my roommate slash bestie's family's house and went trick-or-treating with them, heavily medicated, by the way. And by heavily, I just mean I took Tylenol. That's literally it. And then Saturday, I was chilling at home 90% of the day again. And then we went out later in the day. Till like 3 in the morning, but otherwise, like it was a pretty chill day. I've been relaxing, trying to recover. I do sound better because I don't sound as congested as I was sounding, but like I still have ear pain. I still have like a stuffy nose. I do have a cough from time to time. So there is that. Um, Currently, right now, we're in the middle of, well, we're close to the end of our lock-in challenge. So, basically, me and my roommate started this challenge, and we have to like. So basically, here are the things. So if we do not complete these items, then we have to pay each other $1,000. So there were goals that we had set for the year that we wanted to accomplish, which is how this came about. And then we were just like, okay, let's take it to the extreme so that we have to do it. So the first one, no social media. So by no social media, we mean like no TikTok, no Instagram, no Snapchat, no Twitter, no Facebook, like none of that. The only things we can have are Pinterest, Lemonade, and YouTube. Now, Lemonade is connected to TikTok. However, it's not the full platform, so it's a little bit harder to navigate. However, like it's just not the full extent and it doesn't give what TikTok usually gives. Like it's not giving the humor, it's not like it's nothing crazy. It's more lifestyle, like fix yourself. So that's the first one. There's no like I'll say there's no like apps for dating. So like we can't just go on there and like pick somebody to go on a date with. We have to actually like interact or rekindle like old flames. And then we also have drink 120 ounces of water a day. So every day like we have to drink that much water before like the end of the day. That one is kind of hard sometimes, especially if you don't drink that much water or you start drinking water late and then you have to get it done, which is annoying, which is usually what I do, especially on the weekends. Um, so there's that one. No fast food. So no fast food is probably the most inconvenient one of them all because no fast food means that we can't eat like McDonald's, no salad and go, no Cava, no Chipotle. Like even the ones that are healthy, we cannot have, which makes it just that much worse. So that's annoying, but we can do restaurants. So like Red Robin, we can eat at. Um, Chili's, we can eat at. Applebee's, we can eat at. Like, is it that much better? Not really, but it's not fast food, which we have seen the difference. And even when we do eat at restaurants, it's still like messing us up because they're still like frying the food to an extent. So there's that. And then we have to watch a Spanish show or a show in Spanish every day. So our one of our goals was to like learn Spanish. And apparently, like by watching it, it like helps you improve your Spanish vocabulary because they're using it in day-to-day scenarios. So that is also on there. And then um like a hobby. So my hobby is reading and cooking. So far, like I've cooked a lot of stuff. Like I made pho from scratch. I made an apple pie. I've made steak, like stuff like that. And then reading, I've read probably like 8 to 10 books since we've started this challenge. So we started at the end of July. So July 31st is when we started, and we won't be done till December 3rd. So December 4th, I think it's December 3rd. December 4th, I think, is our day of like, we're done. Perfect. We can get back on social media. I can't wait for that, honestly, but we'll get there. And then our last one was like stick to a budget. So we found that we were obviously spending a lot of money on like not social media, but like on shopping or like on food, like eating out. So we wanted to cut those down drastically, which is why we have the budget set in place. And then we're only allowed to make purchases for our hobby and for like any that we set at the beginning of the challenge. So far, obviously, we're like maybe 100 and something days in. And we're almost done because we're done the first week of December, thank God. So far it hasn't been too bad. The beginning was really bad because yeah, it was just really bad. I think right now, like, we're in a space where it's becoming normal, but we're also seeing how inconvenient it is because our schedules are getting busier. So like the beginning of the year is busy, but or the beginning of the school year because we're teachers is busy, but it's getting busier because like I have dance, so I do coach dance. The dance show's coming up, and I'm like, oh, like I'm having these late nights, late practices. We're ordering the girls canes for their performance, but I can't eat the cake. So then I have to like think about what I'm going to bring myself to eat that day, especially since they're staying after school. Like I can't leave, I can't do anything. Or like when we're out late and we're hungry, starving, like we can't just go get something quick. We have to make something or we have to go sit down at a restaurant, which is really annoying. We're also seeing that like we miss TikTok or miss our social media a lot because we would go on TikTok and look for restaurants, but we can't do that because they're literally like we can't use them. Or like trends because obviously as teachers, like you kind of want to stay up to date on like the new jokes. And our dance show, the dance show that I planned is TikTok themed, so I kind of need to know what's going on TikTok, but I can't because I'm not on TikTok. So that's annoying. I do miss Instagram. I have noticed that like a lot of the time I'm realizing that a lot of my relationships were like not solely based on social media, but they were upkept by social media. So I would see like, oh, this person's, I don't know, traveling. Oh, this person had a baby. Oh, this person like rah 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 rah. And I think that it kind of like puts into perspective the amount of relationships that were very superficial instead of like deep. So that's been interesting. Yeah, I'm ready for this challenge to be over. We have, I think, like a little over 30 days left. Yeah. But I have been getting, oh, and we have to do a 45-minute workout every day. Forgot about that. Yeah. So it could be walking, it could be the gym, it could be like as long as you're moving your body for 45 minutes consistently, 10 out of 10. I have been getting compliments like, or like people at work that come to me and like, hey, can I ask you a personal question? Like, yeah. They're like, are you losing weight? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, what are you doing? Like, you look good, which is confidence boosting, but you know, just doing God's work out here. So that's our lock-in challenge. It's all consuming, it's all day. We also have to follow a routine. I forgot about that part. There are so many like different things that are in this challenge that we forget about because they're just normal. But you have to stick to a routine. Now the routine can change obviously because our lives change. So like I was sick for the past two like I was sick for last week, so my routine changed. Like I still was doing skincare. I was still doing my workout and watching my show, but it just wasn't on a okay at 5:30 you're doing this, at 5 you're doing this. It was more of like a checklist. Some days it is more of like a okay at 5:45 I wake up. I have to be at the gym by 6. I'm at the gym from 6 to 6:45. Then I come home, take a shower and get ready and leave the house so I can go to work. Like some days it's like that, but it just depends. Um so there's that. We are starting our masters, our second masters, or I'm starting my second masters. So I decided to go back to school because I wanted to do a fun degree, and my fun degree is going to be um, secondary math. So that's like trig, pre-calc, calculus one, calculus two, geometry, stats. Now stats was terrible in high school, so I don't know how I'm gonna get through that. But I'm doing that as my second master's, and that'll be exciting. My other master's, like the diplomas over there. See, eats. I don't know if you could see that, but it's right there. So yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be more fun than anything because I do enjoy math and I need something that's going to challenge my brain. And I've been like looking up logic puzzles and stuff, so I think that that will be a good, fun outlet and a way to make more money because with that skill set, I can go and teach high school math, or I can tutor for high school math or even college math because it's calculus. Like I can do whatever I want with that. It also gives me a deeper like skill set because I do my first master's is in curriculum and instruction, so I can kind of create curriculum or guidelines for curriculum for higher levels of math, which would be cool. So there's that. Updates on me. Obviously, I just told you I was sick. Um, some drama at work, but not really drama. It was more of just like miscommunication, people just not understanding me as a person, but also like making me question my character because of that. But also, there's like some speculations about other things, and we're just gonna keep that out of there. Work is pretty okay. I just found out when I was gone for 2 days, one of the subs stole my markers and my chips that are from my kids' like class store, which was annoying. So there's that. And then honestly, I just been chilling in the house, like resting. I was reading consistently, but then I stopped because I just wasn't feeling it because I just have so much to do with the dance show. But I did just finish The Striker by Anna Wong like literally 10 minutes ago, which was pretty cool. And then I'm almost done with achieving all my goals. So this year, the last few, I think, that are like actually achievable because we have to be realistic because we're far in the year. Buy a nutcracker, lose 40 pounds. We're already like almost there for that second one, but like, you know, and then go to Flagstaff, throw a party. I haven't thrown a party yet, and then um I think there's one more. I don't remember what that last one is, but literally, like, it's very simple and it's easily achievable. So we are gonna work towards those for the rest of this year, which will be exciting to like come back to. But overall, like, life's pretty good. I wish I was richer, but beggars can't be choosers. Do have a great quality of life. These are my current nails. Ooh, they are kind of old. Like they're like 4 weeks old. Or They're not 4 weeks old. They're like 3 weeks old. But I do need to fill. I'm missing stones. This is what this is what the nail is supposed to look like. It's supposed to have like the flowers on it with the blue gems. But I was playing football with the kids, and so like some of the gems are off, or like yeah. But they're cute. I haven't done short in a long time, so I've been enjoying the shortness. I'll probably keep it at this length, honestly, for my fill. But I haven't decided what I'm getting, and I'm hoping to do my nails next week because the dead show is next week. It's not this week because today is Sunday, the 2nd of November, but it's next week, so it's on the 14th, which is so exciting. The routines, I definitely ate that up. I do have one more to choreograph, and I need to schedule like an emergency practice or something somewhere because we need to get it done. Um, so there's that. But like out of so basically for the dance show, I have 10 routines. We're doing Pretty Little Baby, Gnarly, Nokia. We're doing the clean version and we're not doing the whole song. We're doing End of Time. That's So True. Boots on the Ground, Luther, Soda Pop, and then we're supposed to do a mashup. Low key, I hate to say it, I might take the mashup out because I need to like I'm not on TikTok, so I can't find the clips of the songs and then put them together, which makes it just that much worse. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna do instead. But um, um, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I think I'm just gonna take it out, unfortunately, because I don't have the time, and there's that. I also need to record the kids so that I can get their videos done, which is also something I need to do. But we only have 2 weeks, and we don't have practice this week. We only have practice next week, which is great. So, we do have some things to work on. But or we're gonna have to pivot. But I am excited for the dance show. I'm excited for this challenge to end at the end of this month. I'm excited for oh, my birthday's like 2 days after the challenge ends. So then I'll be 22, which will be exciting. I'm excited to read more books. I have some like Christmassy books that I can read. I am only, I think, at like 15 or 16 books for the year. My goal was 50. So we're not gonna hit 50, but we could definitely hit like 25 by the end of the year if I lock in. Because most of the books that I have are like shorter. I finished my bigger book, so the Striker is huge, like this thick, and then I finished King of Greed, which is like this this thick. So we just have those, but honestly, what I will say is that like this challenge is flying by fast. I'm ready for it to be over so I can have my social media back. Thank God. I need to figure out what I'm going to do when I come back because I could just come back like silently and just not say anything, but I could come back and I could post pictures because obviously, like, why not? I could post pictures. I could like do a story post and do like my current obsession song right now is Daddy's Home by Usher. So I could post a story like Daddy's Home, which eats because like this, right? Or I could post like a dump of the past August, September, October, November. God, that's a long time. We've been on so that's a long time. Yeah, I could post like a dump or something, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm excited. It has been, I think, 2 or 3 weeks since I posted on here on YouTube. So sorry. Don't know what my next post is gonna be. Don't know when it's gonna be, but I am excited to. I keep saying that I'm excited to be back on YouTube, but I am like trying to fit it into my schedule. So you might see a video next week. You might see another video this week. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Not gonna promise it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Mwah.